Alright, how we doing, folks? Your boy Morgan's on 205. Numbers after the name. What the hell are we doing here? Rare replay. Playing this game called GunsFright. Rare replay collection of 30 rare games that came out of Xbox One last year. Playing this game called GunsFright. So, the homie Joe came over the other day, man. It was actually a couple weeks ago now at this point. Came over the other day and we busted out Rare replay. I was like, you know what, man? Let's just put this CD in. We'll just play some stuff off of this CD, man. See what's up. And we kind of started from the beginning, and you'll see some other games coming up here for off of that, like RC Pro Am and stuff. I think I don't know if that's next week, but it's coming up over here. I got a couple Thursdays over here, and we put this game in. No idea what's happening. It said it was 2-player, so I was like, all right, cool. Now this isn't Joe just not doing anything. He was player 2, but you got to use the same controller, I believe. So I had to switch it off over here because he was trying to move and it wasn't really working. I was like, oh, I guess back in the days, yeah, there probably wasn't 2 controls over here. I'm not even sure what this came out on initially. I didn't even. I apologize for not doing some research, but I believe it may be an arcade game. Like I don't really know what else this could be. I mean, it's definitely like early NES type days, and maybe maybe it wasn't the NES, but I'm kind of surprised by the limited colors on this thing. We couldn't really figure out what to do, which is why I put this video, and I'd be very curious if anyone even knows what to do, because that would be pretty funny. But we couldn't really figure out what was going on, like what we were supposed to do. You kind of like shot those like that money out over there, and that money allowed you to do some things here. But like I don't really know what the point of this was. Anytime you kind of touch somebody, you die. We at some point found the horse, which was kind of interesting. And we rode like the horse, and I think the time ran out, and then we didn't run the horse. We were like, all right, well, that's that. I never really had a game. We were kind of talking about this in both of the same experience. We never really had a game that we couldn't understand. Like a game that was just so complicated that we couldn't like figure out. There may be some games that like we haven't really played. It came out in '85 actually right here. I don't really see any details as to what it came out on, but it came out in '85. So definitely before NES. This had to be like a computer or an arcade game back in those days. But we never had a game where we were stumped on, you know. I'm sure, like, if you put me in a match of World at War, or World at War, if you put a match of World at War, it'd be good. If you put me in a match of World of Warcraft, or, you know, just the game itself, I'd be a little bit lost. But eventually, you know, if it were an hour, if it were 10 minutes, if it was a day, I'd figure out, like, the systems, and I'd figure out some basic mechanics and get used to it. I have no idea. I told Joe, I was like, we need an instruction manual. That's like the instruction manual. That's the only thing like we could figure this out with. No idea what the objective is. You come in and out of buildings. They kind of disappear because they just can't render it. And you can't see inside over there. Whether there's like bandito guy or sheriff guy, I don't really know what this is. I believe we're looking for, in this case, Buffalo Bill. It says it right there. But how if I know where Buffalo Bill is? I can't tell anybody. Everybody looks the damn same over here. Shot a couple people. Did nothing. Don't really understand it. GunsFright. We got an achievement though for like popping the game in. It was like, hey, thanks for like popping in GunsFright. And I was like, yeah, no, you do need to give achievements for this, man. What the hell is going on over here? We knew. We already started laughing when we saw the black and white though. Cause I was like, ooh. I was like, Joe's might be before my time, your time, and pretty much everybody over here humanity's time, man. So if you guys know what the hell to do in GunsFright, let us know because we'd like to pop it back in. There's 2 players too, which I got a great kick out of. I was like, 2 players. I was like, what the hell? Don't even know what to do about this. Your boy Marcos, man. Marcos with friends, yo. We outie.